All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to Sports Group in 2021, hosted by myself, Devin Smith. And today we're going to be doing a good, great classic matchup of San Francisco 49ers at Detroit Lions. This is week one of the Madden League season 2020-21 that I'm, going to be doing. We had a matchup of Dallas Cowboys at Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and of course, Cowboys won 24-10 over Tampa Bay in their own hometown. Tom Brady was definitely upset to go 0-1 in Week One of the Madden League season 2020-21. We have Jacksonville Jaguars who will be at Houston taking on the Texans. That's going to be a Sunday 1 p.m. game. Los Angeles Chargers at Washington Football Team. That's going to be a Sunday 1 p.m. game. Seattle Seahawks at Indianapolis Colts. That's going to be a Sunday 1 p.m. game. New York Jets at the Panthers, Sunday 1 p.m. Minnesota Vikings at Cincinnati Bengals. That's going to be a Sunday 1 p.m. game. Arizona Cardinals took on the Tennessee Titans. That was a great one. Titans won 14-6 over Arizona, which I thought I was going to get an upset, but it never happened. 49ers, we're going to do this game coming up at Detroit. Then you also have Steelers going to be at Buffalo. So I hope Big Ben's starting this one. And Josh Allen, it's going to be a really great game. Pittsburgh Steelers at Buffalo. You don't want to miss this one. It's going to be a Sunday 1 p.m. game. Eagles at Falcons will be Sunday 1 p.m. Then we got the Sunday 4:25 p.m., which is going to be Cleveland at Kansas City. I want to see that. The Packers at New Orleans Saints, 4:25. Denver Broncos at the Giants. That's going to be a 4:25 game. Don't want to miss that. Miami Dolphins at the Patriots, 4:25 p.m. You don't want to miss that matchup. I want to see if Max Jones or Cam Newton. I want to see who starts. Okay. Either quarterback is good. We got Miami Dolphins. They don't look bad. They don't look bad. So I like to see them with the opener against the Patriots. You got the Bears taking on Los Angeles Rams. I think this is definitely going to be a good one. I want to see Justin Fields. And then, of course, we have Baltimore Ravens taking on Las Vegas Raiders. All right. So this is all of your Week 1 lineup and matchups here. Okay? So I'm just giving you a heads up of the other teams that will be playing around the league. And then, of course, you'll get the highlights during this game in terms of the halftime show highlights. All right. Shout out to EA Sports. This game is awesome. I love it. Just like I love the other Maddens. It's definitely a collector's item. So definitely get this game. Okay, so let's get into this matchup. Let's do this. Right, San Francisco 49ers taking on Detroit Lions. Live here on Sports Group in 2021, hosted by myself, Devin Smith. Week 1 matchup of the Madden League season 2020-21. Coming right at you.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions taking on Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is... The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Ford Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, fifth season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mostert. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Garoppolo able to get this complete to Ayuk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2nd down and 7. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions' 21. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Here's Mostert. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. From the 5-yard line with his opening drive yields 6. This is 3rd and goal. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes the new-look Lion offense here in 2021, led by their quarterback in his first season in Detroit after 5 in L.A., Jared Goff.
There's a toughness about Jared Goff that maybe he doesn't get enough credit for. His freshman year at Cal, team went 1-11. His rookie year with the Rams, he was 0-7 as a starter, undaunted in either case, and has come back each and every time to flash the ability that made him the #1 overall pick in the draft when he came out of Cal.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
The NFL Madden League Season 202021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Screen Game 2021.
To the tight end. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And this one taken in by Cephas. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Six yards left on 2nd down. Now it's gone.
The NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Philadelphia Eagles, Atlanta Falcons.
Again, as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the red zone now, Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Williams running left. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Eric Armstead in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
The NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, they headlined the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period, and that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And some room to roam now. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 59 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Running the counter with Mostert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Play action. Garoppolo. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top and gives you a chance to go make a play.
After the interception, here's Goff. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Javon Kinlaw never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Goff got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Goff.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Again, Goff. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Goff. It fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they
The
outguessed
NFL Madden
themselves a
League
little
Season
bit.
202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Chicago Bears, Los Angeles Rams.
The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin up at Paul Brown Stadium, Minnesota in town, to take on Cincinnati. And it's the Vikings who are out in front. The Vikings looking for the win on the road in Week 1. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Laviska Shenault, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington football team at home at FedEx Field. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Justin Herbert with 2 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
So Jared Goff, he is the focus of our player spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the ground, this is Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively. On the slant, this is Perryman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And Rashad Perryman's in his 6th NFL season. The Lions already his 5th team. He did have 30 catches last year with the New York Jets, but here in Detroit, hoping to recreate the magic his father created. Brett was quite the receiver for Detroit in his day. Played there 6 years, went over 1,000 yards twice. A first down catch for the younger Perriman.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. About 3 yards there to the 27. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Goff uses the stiff arm. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 17-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime.
The NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Los Angeles Chargers Washington football team.
What worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff now to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 30 on second down, Garoppolo. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this
The
game.
NFL Madden League Season 202021 Week 1 matchup will be coming up next. Seattle Seahawks, Indianapolis Colts.
Take over in this game.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They hand it off to Mostert, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled it for a loss.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. To throw is Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out, and the Lions will take over. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Goff. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Goff on 1st down. It's another pass to Perriman, and it's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas. And it's 3rd down. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff throwing again. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22.
T.J. Hockenson came into the NFL with big expectations. His big strides, they came in year 2 when his receptions jumped from 32 as a rookie to 67 last year. They expect those numbers to continue to go up, and they will when he continues to make catches like that.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Williams able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions have taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Garoppolo and the Niners now. Down 14-7. 1:54 on the clock. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. He'll swing this out to Mostert. That catch good for only a couple. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Garoppolo to Ayuk. First down 49ers. Garoppolo to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. That catch good for only a couple. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Gold to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here in the final minute of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Detroit back in possession of the football. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now it's gone.
And that's caught by Williams. Oh, and that a very short gain. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for.
Goff now to throw.
He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So out now come the Lions. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
63 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw is Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On first down, Goff. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score, and win this game.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Williams. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Throwing on third, Goff. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And his kick is indeed good. And they take a a 17-14 lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
A field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Second and 11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Julian Okwara.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
And we always talk about sacks as a sign of defensive pressure. Well, the Lions also talked about how you affect a quarterback in the pocket. They had the fewest quarterback pressures in the entire league last year. So upgrading, that was a priority. And the front office appears to have gotten it done. There's a sack right there.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off at the 39. And that's how this one ends. In dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for Detroit, they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.